Well, it's a week later than it was when I did the last film, and it's now warm enough to be able to do some work on the cars. As you can see, the snow is now gone. It rained overnight and it's washed all of it away around here anyway. These are the two dinghy bobs hold the bonnet up. Let's see, gas springs they're called, and they arrived here last Monday after a journey of 7 days, which is not very good really, considering they come from Berlin. Now I'm going to show you how I'm going to fit them, and hopefully that will hold the bonnet up in the future so it won't keep coming down on the top of the head. Well, here we are inside the garage. As you can see, I've got a set of these newfangled ratchet spanners, which I hope will help or make getting these bolts undone. They're 13mm, and you can see that they go like that. We turn them around and go like that, which is a great deal saving in time and huffing and puffing. And in the meantime, I hope the bonnet's not going to fall down on top of me, because if it does, it's going to cause much hilarity in this family, which I'm keen to avoid, obviously. So it's a 13mm on both ends. Obviously I've slacked it off and I've got it on the wrong way around. So just in case there's any little problem, I'm holding the bonnet up with my shoulder. I'll just undo this. And hopefully it'll take too much to come out. Quite hand tight, yeah. It's now free. You can see. We've got to get that nut out somehow. There's a nut on the other side of it, which is going to take a bit of a pain. I'll have to get another spanner, hang on. Let's see if this one goes close to it, which is a cool to whip. So it's not quite the right one, but it should hold it. Right round. There we go. I hope. It's not. I'll have to take it off completely. So let's do it at this end. This one's a bit slacker. There we go. Well, this one's got the same system, so I'm going to have to stop for a moment while I unbolt, get these nuts off, and I'll come back to you later. Okay, boys and girls, we're back again, and I found a 13mm socket, which should hold the top of the bolt head, and use the ratchet to undo the bolt at the other end, which now, as you would believe, How funny is that? It's now come free. I should have put some WD-40 on it in the first instance. Which is my fault. And you notice I'm being quite naughty here, not having anything protecting the wing, which I should have. It's quite easily damaged, the paintwork is quite easily damaged by working like this. There we go, I think. I don't know why Ed China on Wheeler Dealers makes it look so blooming easy, but of course he's got a fully equipped workshop to play with. I haven't. So that's the old one. Now let's try the new one. Hopefully it goes on without me too much of a bother. Let's get the right end on. Tight, change the socket round. There we go. Come on, one end on anyway. Let's see if it goes back into the bonnet. We'll find the heel. There. I'll have to lubricate these afterwards as well. So. On the thread. I like to get these on by hand as far as possible and tighten it up with either a socket or one of these new spanners. Okay, that's in one end. What it is now, can we get it into that? Oh, I think so. Where are we? First we've got to get, which way is it? That way. Okay. Good job I didn't lose that spacer. Oh, I should have put some WD on this, so a bit late now. There we go. Let's tighten that up. Oops. This is how you damage paintwork if you're not careful. Let's just put this forward a wee bit. See if we can get it in. No. Where's that spanner? Well, I suppose we have to be careful here we don't cross the thread. We might use the socket actually. when I come to do the radiator and other jobs on top here, like changing the belts, all these will have to come off again because I'll have to take the bonnet off to be able to work on it and give everything a good clean. But that's one side done anyway. Quite a simple job really. I'll have to do that in English. Okay everyone, that's how you replace a bonnet strut. I know I've forgotten the name before, and I've just got the other one to do now. So hopefully it's just a repeat procedure of the what I've done on this job. So I think we'll knock it off for now, and hopefully nothing amusing happens in between. Well, today is Mothering Sunday, by all accounts, another American marketing ploy for all those stupid people, but there we are. Now today, you can see I'm going to get this battery carrier that was supplied with the car, but unfortunately it doesn't fit because of this piece here, this plastic piece, and it's supposed to slide up the back there, like that, but obviously it can't sit flush. So I'm going to have to drill these rivets out and then put the tray back, the steady back in, and it should fit. This is original to the car by the look of things, but this isn't, so it's going to have to come off to fit. I'm also going to have to make a new tie down stay, because this one is far too big and obviously doesn't fit this carrier. So there's been a bit of naughtiness going on here, and I'm going to rectify that today, I hope. Well, in this edition of just getting the Jaguar back on the road, it's a lovely spring day. We've had heavy snow over the last 2 days, but we've not had any here. Well, the first time we're going to do now is to get the car off these dollies so I can drop the back end, and then later on I'll be able to lift up the front of the car so I can drain all the water out of the system, so then I can replace all the hoses. We'll come back to that later. Anyway, we'll try and get the dollies underneath, the jack underneath I should say, and lift her up. I'm going to have to use the mounting points because there's nowhere else to do it. Let's get it out. It's going to mean scrambling on the floor. And there's something I've been looking for ages, which is the key for getting the wire brush off my drill. I've been looking for that for months. Let's go and buy another one. Now, to prevent boarding setting in, I've increased the film rate by 500%, so you can see here I'm trying to position the jack, or the new jack, underneath the mounting point, the rear mounting point that is. I had to buy a new one because my old jack wouldn't take the weight, and indeed failed when the full weight came onto it. I've also kept the original soundtrack because it might be the source of some amusement for some people, I suppose. And there goes my hat again, always falling off.
took a few goes to get it underneath the right point on the jack, on the jack that is. I really don't want to damage anything underneath there, so I had to be careful what I was doing. And you can see and hear I didn't have an awful lot of room. And my hat goes there again. Well caught. Unfortunately, I've speeded it up so much that I've not been able to. The sound sync has not worked correctly, but never mind. I'm going to have to do something about my weight. You can see I've got an awfully big bottom. And there goes the oil can. Luckily it was empty. And there you go, she's off the dolly now, thankfully.
Anyway, that's enough hilarity for you lot today. I've just got one more to do and I'm puffed. So you'll have to go and laugh somewhere else.
Well, it's the 30th of March and Good Friday, and you can see that I'm cleaning off here part of the body, which was just under the radiators, which has been covered with oil and muck and other detritus, as was the oil cooler. So I decided to have a bit of a change of tack and clean all that off. I used was the proprietary engine cleaner, which is basically paraffin, but it's 21 quid a gallon. It was a bit much really. I can't find anywhere to get bulk paraffin from these days, so I'm rather stymied. So I cleaned all that off and cleaned the radiators out, and it looks much better now. So that was all I did that day. And what I'm trying to illustrate here is the hoses I've had to read. Here you can see in the middle of the picture the top hose. This is the one that originally went, and down there somewhere is the bottom hose, and you can see I've had to cut it and peel it back off the bottom connection of the radiator. It's quite a job to do that actually. Here is a better view of it, and you can see how it's been there quite a number of years by the look of it.
Okay everyone, we're into Fluffy Puss Motors again. First day of spring, proper by the look of it. And there's Fluffy Puss herself. Don't know what's the matter with her, she's bit me out this last couple of days. See, you can hear her. What we're going to do today is fill the radiators up. As you can see, I've changed all the hoses, or as many as I can get to. And now I'm going to start mixing the coolant, which is a 50-50 mix of antifreeze and water, and I'll start doing that now. I haven't got a full full amount because I used some before, so I'll have to get some later. So we've got 5 litres of antifreeze, and probably another litre in there, but I need probably another 4 litres to bring her up to level. We stick it in the bucket, and we must keep this away from cats, otherwise it'll kill them, and we can't have that now. Just go and fill this up with water. I'd just like to reiterate something about the glycol, that you must never ever allow your cat, or any other pet for that matter, any animal, to go near antifreeze, because it will kill them. And that includes licking utensils, saucers, or anything that's been contaminated with it, because it will cause kidney failure, and that will be the end of your pet, right? So take heed. So there we have our 50-50 mix. Now I'm going to ladle this into the header tanks, but it's going to be difficult to film doing that, so I'll come back to you later. Oh, it's late afternoon, and I've at last got all the water into the radiator and a fair amount into the engine block, one hopes. The trouble with these things, these old cars, you have the work manual, but it doesn't always conform to what's in it, so it just tend to tie you up in knots, that's what's happened here, in that I tried filling the system up through a remote header tank, which by the look of things wasn't the correct way of doing it. I found there's another higher pressure cap which I've filled the system up through, and that seems to have worked reasonably well. Now the moment of truth arrives. We're going to fire her up. Let's see what happens. Nothing too dramatic, I hope. Okay, we'll just close it down for a minute, just let it cool down and see what's what. Come back later.